Okay, and let's start today in child's pose for a change. Find your toes, big toes meet, and spread out your knees and walk yourself forward with your hands until your torso drapes on the floor, and lower your forehead to the ground. Just becoming aware of yourself, of your breathing, of the touch to the mat this morning. Feeling your inhales and your exhales. Perhaps feeling a bit of ease in your hips as you stretch. And then stretch your arms a little bit further and start walking your fingers to your right. And find that long side stretch to on your left side body. Take a few breaths here. And then walk back through the center and fingers over to the left. And come back to center. And come up to tabletop here. And let's just take a few cat and cows to wake up our bodies. So cow, push your chest forward on your inhale. And cow, shoot up on your exhale. The head hang. Cow, let's push forward. Arms engage. And cat, exhale. Take a few of these on your own pace, your own style. Maybe you want to add a whole round with your hips, circling. And then come back to neutral. And let's bring our awareness to the upper part of the neck. So let's do shortened neck, cat and cow. So on your inhale, bring only the shoulder blades together and look up, just pushing your upper chest a little bit forward. And on your exhale, just let your head hang low and just shoot up the upper part, just between the shoulder blades, and feel that nice stretch in the upper part of the back, all the way up to your last vertebrae. One more time, shoot the shoulder blades back together, only focusing on the upper part of the back. And exhale, let the head hang and bring the shoulders down. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And come back to neutral. Now let's stretch out the right leg, flex the foot and lift the leg. Really feel your glute engage here. Feel the arms, the hands pushing into the mat. Shoulders rise and stretch out the left arm. So you would say hello to somebody here. Tiger pose, really fully engage. Bring your intention, bring your awareness. And exhale, bring your elbow to meet your knee. And inhale back out again. Exhale in. Inhale out. And set down that knee and the hand. Maybe sway your hips from side to side before we move to the other side. So bring your left leg back, flex the foot, raise and engage. And walk your right arm forward, stretch out, push away with that left hand. Find your breath here, find your drishti. And then on your exhale, bring the elbow to meet the knee. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. And set down the knee and the foot. Great job. And now walk hands a little bit further up and come up to downward facing dog. And walk out the dog. Find your breath here. Look between your feet. Maybe open the width between the feet a little bit. And then look at your hands. Are the fingers pressing into the mat? You find that nice L shape between your thumb and index finger. Pushing a little bit more. Raising the tailbone to the sky. And then exhale and tiptoe your feet all the way up to your hands. Come into ragdoll forward fold. Grabbing opposite elbows or letting the hands hang to the ground. Just get really heavy here with your head. Let the neck drop. Really let the torso drape over your knees. Feel free to bend your knees. Just get really heavy, relaxing your lower back. And drop the hands to the ground and slowly roll up. All the way to extended mountain pose. And bring hands to heart center. Let's close our eyes here. Set an intention. I joined yesterday the Africa project that Baptiste has set the seed. We had like so many people from all over Africa. It was 3 a.m. there, but they were doing a fundraiser to engage Western people to give money to help in these travel times. And it was so amazing to see people all over Africa doing yoga just like we, following the same power yoga sequence. I'm really humbled by that we are all building this community. So my intention today is to be present and be intentional with every move we make. And yeah, love yourself today on the mat. Open your eyes again. And extend to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Push the torso forward. Horizontal, tall spine. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up again. And exhale, forward fold, pull forward. Halfway lift, inhale, and this time hands to the mat, step back, the left leg, and set down the left knee. Come up with your hands on your right knee, and rise arm to the skies, inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground, step down, step back with the right foot to meet the left foot. Inhale, step the left leg forward, set down the right knee. Come up with your hands on the left knee. Inhale up. Exhale down, step the right leg forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, bend forward, fold forward. And inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. And let's this time take a full sun salutation, stepping back to a high plank. And with or without your knees, take the full vinyasa, low plank, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Then bring the feet together and raise up the right leg to the sky. Bend the knee and stay here and take a few hip circles or flip your dog. Coming over to the right foot down to the ground. Raising the hip up, stretching the right arm back. And come back. Set the right foot down and come over on your right hand. With or without your right knee down, let's do a side stretch here. You can keep your left leg down or lift your left leg. You can keep both feet or both knees off the ground, wherever your body craves, or you want to challenge yourself for this morning. And then bring both feet back and both hands on the ground. Pedal it out, and let's raise the left leg, bend at the knee, stay here in circle or flip your dog. Lift the hips if you're flipped. And then come back. Set down either the left knee or the foot on the outer edge and come over to side plank on this side. Push away with that left arm, stretching the right arm over the head. And then come back to plank and downward facing dog. And on your next exhale, exhale it all out and tiptoe or float to the front of the mat again for halfway lift and chair pose. So find your chair here, bringing the weight to the heels, perhaps looking at your toes, feeling how you relax the tailbone, keeping the torso long, arms stretch to the sky. And then bring your hands to your hips and step back with the left foot, come into warrior one. And keep that grip on your hips and perhaps try to push the left hip forward a little bit and grabbing the right hip a little bit back. Sink a little bit lower. Bring your hands up to the sky. Maybe look up. And on your inhale, stretch your right leg straight. Look up and inhale, exhale, cactus, the arms come back into warrior one. Let's flow a couple of times more. Inhale up, exhale out. Inhale up, and on exhale, really shoot forward your heart center, all the lights coming up, coming out. Put down your hands and step forward with the left leg to meet the right. Halfway lift and chair pose. Find that depth. Hands to hips. Let's step the right leg back. And again, find your pose here. Feel the ground. And let's raise the arms up. Inhale, strengthen the left leg, straighten. And exhale back into warrior one. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And step the foot back, hands to floor, and step the foot back. The downward facing dog. And this time, let's take it from here. Bring the right leg forward and come up to warrior one directly from here. Exhale down. Step the right leg back. And inhale, bring the left leg forward. Come up, warrior one. Building a little bit of heat here. And come down. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. If you prefer child's pose, that's always available. And now bring your right leg forward and lower your left knee. Let's place both hands flanking the right foot. And let's do a little bit of monkey pose here, just straightening that right leg and folding again, leaning forward, feeling that nice stretch. Inhale back, exhale forward. One more time. Exhale forward, and now bring your right arm inside that right leg and walk the foot out to the edge of the mat, or even further if you want, and lean on the outer edges of your foot, opening up that hip, opening up to the side, and if it's available, come down on your elbows. Just take a few breaths here. And come up on your hands, bring the toe in, right hand comes back to the outside, and from here we're going to come up to crescent lunge. So maybe you need to tilt and tiptoe a little bit. When you feel ready, lift your hands, come up on the ball of your left foot, right leg is strong, close to 90 degrees. And let's bring our hands to heart center here. And twist to the right. So left elbow comes outside, right thigh. And if you're feeling very strong, maybe open up your arms. Great job. And from here, open up to warrior two. Take a deep inhale, a deep exhale. Sink a little bit lower. Find your drishti and walk with your right arm forward. Walk forward and then land with your elbow on your knee for extended side angle. Or come down with a hand to the mat. Or find a bind, wherever works this morning. Beautiful. And come back, bring hands to the mat, step back with that right leg. Downward facing dog, pedal it out a bit. And now bring your left leg forward, lower the right knee. And bring the right and one hand on each side of the left knee, and let's sway here too. Extending the leg, flexing the foot, come forward, exhale, over the knee, inhale, come back, really feel that stretch all the way from your heel, all the way up to the glute. Exhale back, inhale, and exhale. One more time. Bring the left arm inside the left knee and walk the left foot out to the edge of the mat, coming up to the outer side of the foot, and if available, come down on your elbows. And let's just breathe here a few moments. Feeling your hip opening, feeling that stretch. all the way down to your right toes perhaps. And slowly come up on your hands, walk that left foot in, bring the hands to each side, and carefully come up to crescent lunge, pushing away right foot, finding that strength in the left leg, hands on your hips, bring the hands to heart center and twist to the left. And same here, stay here in your focused twist, really inhaling, opening for possibilities, and on your exhale, try to twist a little bit further. You can add any complications, opening the arms or binding, whatever feels good. And on your next inhale, open up to warrior two. Again, look over your left fingers, find that drishti, rest your eyes, rest your mind. And with your exhale, fold, push, 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 push forward with that left arm and land your elbow on your knee. Extended side angle, bring the right arm far over your head, forward to the side. Great job. And both hands to the mat. And let's step the right leg forward to meet the left. And for halfway lift here, inhale. And let's just fold forward here. Don't want to do more twisting right now. And open your feet hip width apart. Grab with your peace fingers, your big toe here. Let's do a bit of contra stretch here. And open halfway lift and really feel that stretch. Your whole spine. Grabbing those big toes and really expanding. And then on your exhale, just let go. Bring your toes closer to your face. Drape the torso over your thighs. And really squeeze out everything in between. Take a big breath. Few big breaths in and out here. And release the tension with the toes. Slowly come up. Shake out those fingers. And let's find our true north here with our feet. Checking in that our toes are pointing forward. And let's just sway a little bit here from side to side. Letting the arms get heavy and long. Swaying your upper body and using the arms as a pendulum. And slowly slow down the pace and find yourself hopefully centered. And let's do eagle pose here, coming into our balancing section. So I like to, these days, come in with a hug. So bring your right arm under the left, give yourself a big hug. And then on your exhale, open up the arms wherever you land. Just focus on bringing the shoulder blades back together and only the elbows rising. And bring the weight to your left leg and drape the right leg on top as you would for a chair, or just use the right leg as a kickstand, foot rather. Sink down a little bit lower
Find your drishti on the wall in front of you. You try to rest your eyes and help that guide you in this balance pose. And release. Come out, and let's this time bring the left arm under the right. Give yourself a big hug. And then open up the arms. Bring the weight over to the right side. Bend the leg and bring the left knee on top of the right. And again, try to push the shoulders back for the shoulder blades to meet. Pushing up the elbows a little bit. Relax the muscles in your face. And find that drishti as your guide. And release. Let's do dancer. I love to watch Sue dancer. So here, come over on your left foot. Find that strength in your left leg. And grab from the inside, as it would be hitchhiking here, your right foot. And of course, it's great to use a wall or whatever furniture you have. Raise your right arm up to the sky and start kicking into your right hand. Slowly and steady, wherever you are going is right. Whatever faults you may have, just be careful, find your own limits. And your drishti. And come down. Take a few big strokes with the arms. Come up with the right arm to the sky. Bring the weight to the right foot. Grab the left ankle, the left foot rather. And when you're ready, start pushing in with the foot to the hand. Slowly lean forward. Dancer pose. And release. And now let's do our leg extension airplane half moon sequence. And lovely to use a wall here too, especially in the morning. So let's grab your right knee or your right toes, wherever you are. Bring your left arm to the side and open up to the side. Perhaps stretch out your left arm, looking over to the left side. Really feel your left glute engaging here and your side of your right thigh opening up to the sky. And come back to the center. Arms go to the skies. Extend that right leg straight out. And then come into airplane pose. Arms down the side, parallel to the floor. Leg is parallel to the floor. Foot is flexed. And if you want to come into a full half moon pose, lower that left hand. If you have a wall close by, that's fantastic this early in the morning. Or if you don't want to do either, just stay with both hands to the ground, pushing up that right leg. Otherwise, peel up your hips, extend the right leg to the sky, and open up your chest to the front, and the pelvis also opening to the front. Raise that right leg as far as you feel comfortable, keeping it engaged, keeping the foot flexed. And release, exhale, come down
Let's meet in forward fold. Just sway from side to side for a moment. Well, slowly roll up.
And let's grab the left knee or the foot, the toes rather. Open up to the side. And then come back to the center, extend that left leg, engage the quads, push a little bit up, and then flow into airplane pose.
Find your full length here, pushing the chest forward, stamping out the wall behind you with that left foot. Arms stretch. Proudly down, down, down behind you. And then lower the right arm, right hand to the floor, and come into half moon on this side, or just stay with both hands to the floor. And the wall is great. Great job. And come back, forward fold. Let it all out. Lay from side to side. And slowly roll up.
And our last balance, as usual, a tree pose. So look at your feet again. Find that 12 o'clock north alignment and bring the bulk of your weight to the left. Bring the inseam, the sole of your left over your right foot, either below, be above your knee. Find your drishti and build your tree. Create your tree, grow your tree with your arms. If this feels very easy today, perhaps you want to walk up your gaze towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Maybe really get tall in your torso. Maybe arch a little bit backwards. And then come down. Great job. And put your weight over to the right. And the same here. Left foot comes in, below or above the knee. Find your drishti. And when you're ready, grow your branches. And release. Shake it all out. And then make yourself back to the top of the mat. Extended mountain pose. Reach to the sky. And fold forward. Halfway lift. Push the chest forward. And let's step back. And do the vinyasa or meet directly in downward facing dog. Yeah, let's bring the right leg forward. Come up, warrior one, warrior two. And before coming into triangle pose, let's just reverse our warrior here. Flipping the right hand palm up and slide your left arm down the left thigh. Stretch up to the sky. Then come back to warrior two, straighten the right leg, straighten the knee without jamming the knee, and lean forward to triangle. Really aiming here to push the pelvis forward as well, and open the chest.
Left shoulder goes back. Right arm finds wherever pose position is comfortable for you along the right leg. And then reintroduce that bend in the right leg. Come up.
And point both toes forward for wide-legged forward fold. So hands on your hips or behind your torso, or I'm not so prettily gonna do headstand. So wherever you're at, just fold forward, keeping the torso tall and straight as far as you can, and then fold and let the head hang low. Whatever feels good here, stay still in the middle, working your hands back, come into headstand, or play around with alternately bending your knees and swaying from side to side. And if you're up, start coming down, great. And slowly come up. And point the right toes forward. Step the left foot in and up. Sorry. Up and out, I would say. And then take a big inhale, hands on the hips. Clasp the hands behind you. Look to the sky and drape forward over that right knee. Feel that hamstring stretch. And release the arms, set down the left hand next to the right foot, as close up you can, and peel up that right arm for a twisted triangle. And release, step that right foot back, go through the vinyasa or stay in downward facing dog. And now come forward with the left leg. Come up, warrior one, open up to warrior two. Again here, let's flip our left hand and just take a reverse warrior, sliding the right arm down, the right leg. Look to the sky. Feel that great stretch. And then come back to warrior two. And slide forward. And then straighten up your left leg and land in triangle. Work with your breath here, really inviting more space on your inhale and on your exhale. Perhaps taking one more big round with that right arm enables you to get that right shoulder a little bit further back, pushing that pelvis a little bit further forward. And then inject that little bend in your left knee, come up, point all the toes sideways, and come into wide-legged forward fold. I'm just amazed with Sue, and she's on ahead at this hour. Great, Sue. Slowly, when you're ready, start to come up again. And this time, point your right toes forward, step up and out with your left foot. Big inhale and fold forward over the right leg. Did I do wrong now? Maybe I was wrong. I think we should have done the left, right? I'm sure you know where we are. And then lower the arm and let's do the twisted triangle. All right. And come out of that, step back to your high plank. Let's hold here for a moment. Really engaging your core. Bringing the belly button in and up. Feeling that push from your toes. Strength from your shoulders, your upper arms engaging. And then with or without knees down, lower all the way down to the mat. And take a mini break here. And place your hands on your forehead. Rest your forehead or rest your cheek to one side. Great job. And now extend your arms back, straight along your sides. Find that length in your arms and slowly peel up locust pose. So arms working down and back. Lift your legs tight together if that's available. And try to push your chest forward. Feeling that middle point. Maybe come up a little bit higher on your torso. And exhale, lower down and rest the other cheek to one side. Again, inhale, peel up the chest, fire up the leg, lift them together, and push your hands back towards your toes. And exhale, come down. And this third time, you can stay another locust pose or take a floor bow, grabbing your feet on the upside with your fingers, and that's from the outside. And on your inhale, come up here, lifting both legs and lifting the torso, engaging the shoulder blades back together. Go with the flow. Take a couple of breaths here. And release. Maybe windshield wipe your thighs here. No, sorry, your calves. And put your hands next to your shoulders for cobra. Or rather the elbows into the ground, I was going to say. Elbows come up to cobra. And really work this cobra by really grabbing with your fingers into your mat as though you would like to curl the mat towards you. And feel that nice stretch in the upper chest here and the abdomen. Grab, 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 and release. And now come up on your knees in the middle of the mat. It's going to take one camel before we land with our backs on the mat. So set your hands on the back of your hips. And this, as always, also several steps. You can stay here, just pushing your pelvis forward and not engaging your head. you have any neck issues, this is the best. We just want to open our pelvis, push it forward to contract the exercise we've been doing. Or if you feel you want it more, just make a little pillow with your shoulder blades. Let the neck hang, opening up your throat chakra. Maybe even bring your hands back to your heels and aha. Open up, mouth, pushing the pelvis forward. And slowly make your way up. And swing around the legs, come down, lying on your back. And let's go through a few bridge and optional wheel here. We're bringing the heels as close as possible to your glute. Extend the arms along your sides. Keep the neck straight and start rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Till you reach the top and gain extra height here. Squeeze the elbow, the shoulder blades together. Perhaps clasp your fingers, your hands on your sacrum. And I like to raise my heels too, really push the pelvis up to the sky. And slowly come down. And let's do 2 more of these, an optional wheel. And when you've finished, let's just meet in Supta Kavasana, in reclined butterfly pose with our soles together, opening the knees up, resting one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Now first focus on bridge here, getting that extra height, feeling that extra opening, arching your back. And when you reach reclined butterfly, let's take a moment, become aware of your body, acknowledge the work you've done so far. I wish we could stay here longer, but let's do a little bit more here. Bringing your knees together and bring them to your chest. Point your soles of the feet to the sky, and let's come into happy baby for a moment here, or happy yogi. Just roll on your sacrum, massaging out any tension. I like to alternatively stretch the legs up towards my shoulders. And then relax, bring your knees together to your chest. And let's squeeze in a little bit of abdominals too. So let's raise your right leg to the sky. Foot is flexed, extend the left leg to the ground. And let's pulse for 8, hands under your neck. Pulse up towards the right leg. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that neck, lower that neck, bring both legs, knees to chest, extend the right leg out, extend the left leg up, and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And both knees to the chest again, relax a little bit, and bring both knees fired up towards the sky. Bring your hands as a little cushion under your sacrum, and let's inhale, feet together, and on your exhale, lower the feet fired up together, the legs third of the way down, 2/3 down, and hover over the ground. Maybe look at your feet, maybe a little bit of flutter kicks here. Come up, lower the head. Big inhale, and again on your exhale, third of the way down, 2/3 down, just a little bit left, and hover over the ground, flutter kicks. And come back. Roll on your spine, all the way up to the neck, really straightening up everything, and come up to boat pose. Maybe open your arms here, just find that abdominal last tension, and then come forward and either take pigeon, recline pigeon on your back, or come forward or start from downward facing dog, bringing your right knee to your right wrist, easing in here. Careful to extend that left leg straight. Avoid any feeling, any pain in your knee. So try to bring something soft under your right hip. No pain should be felt, only tension. This is a big, big hip opener. So just breathe into it. Keep your right foot flexed the whole time. Release any tension. Once you've made friend with this pose, I think such a great pose. You could stay here for a long, long time. Let's make ourselves up and switch sides. Back to downward facing dog, or if you're on your back, just switch legs and bring your left knee to your left wrist. Wiggle the right leg back and breathe. Slowly come out of the pose here. Bring your right leg forward. And let's take a waterfall here. Rejuvenation. Come back onto the ground. Stretch your legs up to the sky. Come into shoulders down if you feel, or just rest with your lumbar to the ground or on a block, whatever feels good. Let's get all that oxygenized, beautiful blood flowing down through our heart and up to our brain, or down to our brain rather. Don't move your head in this position. If you're in shoulder stand, you can bend back to plow. Death man's pose, covering your ears with your knees. And then slowly roll down, extend the left leg out, and grab your right knee into your chest, extending the right arm out to the side and twist over to your left, leaving that right shoulder to the ground. Just feel that supine twist, bringing your intestines and really squeezing. And come back to center, bring both knees to heart center, give them a tight squeeze, and then extend your right leg out to the floor. Grab the left knee with your right hand, extend the left arm out, and tip over to the right. Looking over to your right, just take a few deep breaths here. No, sorry, over to the left. Bring your left leg in again. Bring the right knee to meet the left and give yourself a tight squeeze, a big hug, bringing your forehead to your knees, forming a tight ball, and then just release everything into Savasana. So spreading out your arms to the side, the palms facing up. Anytime, any pose that feels good here. Let's take a moment of full rest, full peace, closing your eyes. Now slowly start to bring the awareness back to your body, maybe moving toes and fingers, perhaps taking a tall stretch above your head. And when you're ready, curl up the knees and roll over to one side. Take a moment here in fetal position to recollect your body. And keeping your eyes closed, make it up to seated position with your hands to heart center. And let's raise the thumbs to the forehead center. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Although we were a small community, we're still a great community. And I thank you for being here, and I wish you a fantastic weekend with warmth and community as far as we can. The light in me sees and honors and respects the light in both of you. Namaste.